Let's be real, working with only buyers will burn you out. You're running around showing 20 homes, writing offers that don't get accepted, and the listing agents, they're at open houses collecting new clients on autopilot. So today I'm breaking down exactly how to make that power shift from chasing buyers to becoming the trusted listing agent that every homeowner wants representing them. I started like most of you, running buyer tours every weekend, showing homes into the night because that's when people get off work to be able to go look at properties, and praying that they fell in love with the home and that we got our offer accepted. And then I learned how to position myself as a listing agent, and my business and my freedom completely changed. Listings give you leverage, time leverage, marketing leverage, and exposure leverage. One listing can generate 5 buyers and 2 new listings. Buyers drain your time and listings multiply it. Write this down. I don't chase buyers, I attract sellers. That's your new identity statement. You want to start by marketing like a listing agent, even if you don't have any listings yet. When I didn't have listings, I still looked like a listing agent online. I started breaking down sold properties, doing market recaps, and analyzing pricing strategies because sellers want expertise, not availability. For example, I would do posts and blogs on why this property sold for 12% more than market value, or what every seller should know about staging and the return on investment, or the 3 biggest mistakes I see sellers making before listing their home. So you want to make educational reels speaking to homeowners, not buyers. And you'll want to tag your local zip codes in your caption. You want to market to the market that you want to work in and create a signature listing system, something that is your unique method of how you're going to get these homes sold. Even if you've never had a listing before, you need to come across as if you already have, and you create that system. Every top listing agent has a branded process, and this is what builds trust. You'll want to outline what happens day 1 through 14 of how you prep a home for the market. Have an outline about when you do staging, when you do the photos, when you hire the cleaners, when you get the movers in, and how you depersonalize the space, and make sure it capitalizes for the right buyers to see the property, get maximum exposure, and get the highest price and best terms for your seller. You can do this with a 1-page PDF in Canva, you could do it in a slideshow, you could do it in a video, and name your system something catchy. It could be the 14-day listing launch plan, or the Sell Smart system, or the PK exclusive marketing method. You need to have a system like this that's catchy, so it builds trust with the sellers, so it builds trust with the homeowners, and you have it itemized so you can bullet point what you do to get the home ready for the market, and they see that you know what you're doing. Every seller wants to feel like there's a plan in place and that they can trust that you're going to take care of the property and that it's not guesswork. Now, once you have all this dialed in and you have your posts and you're targeting sellers and homeowners, if you want listings, you have to sound like the listing agent. Buyers ask questions, listing agents lead the conversation. It's a different dynamic. So what you could say when you're talking to a homeowner is, based on your goals, our goal is simple. Position your home where it gets the most attention, the highest perceived value, and fastest qualified offers. Here's a plan I recommend. And you'll need to practice that pitch. Practice your listing consultation once a week. Record yourself. Watch the tape. Run it back. Watch your body language. Watch your facial expressions. See your mannerisms. See how you can create a little bit more trust and confidence through your language, which isn't just your words, it's your tone, your body language, your mannerisms, and your posture. Confidence is a muscle, and you gotta work it. And don't be afraid to leverage your buyer's success to win listings. Don't think your buyer's experience is wasted. Use it to your advantage. You know what buyers are looking for when they're looking at homes on the market and what concerns they have. So you can use bold statements like, in the last 6 months, I've helped 12 buyers purchase in this home area, so I know exactly what they're looking for and how to position your home to attract them. So go through your past buyer transactions. Find the patterns in what made those homes that your buyers purchased sell faster, and find the patterns and use those talking points during appointments. One thing I recommend, if you haven't been on a listing appointment and you want to secure the listing and you want to actually get the home sold, it does cost money to have marketing go into it. It does need expertise when negotiating, and you do need to know how to articulate the value when you're talking to buyers, agents, appraisers, and even the neighbors who come in and question the value. If you're at our brokerage at EXP or in a large brokerage, find a top listing agent in your market and offer to co-list or shadow them on their next appointment. 1 to 2 co-listed properties will give you more experience than any course or any book will ever give you. So in order to get those seller leads and represent a listing, you'll need to build listing attracting content. Here's the easiest framework I can give. 50% of your post should be educational, 30% should be storytelling, and 20% is social proof. So for education, teach pricing, staging, timing, return on investments, where to put money that will actually generate a higher return for them. And of course, storytelling is easy. Share the behind the scenes. Share examples that you've seen in the market of homes that have sat on the market, homes that sold over asking price. Share a story that is real life experience that someone can relate to. And proof, sold posts, client testimonials, that's all helpful to show that you know what you're doing and position yourself as an expert in the business. And don't be afraid to use your database to get your first listing. You don't need cold calls, you need reframes. Reach out to past buyers in your sphere and ask this one question. Hey, you bought your home in 2019, right? Curious, if you were to sell it in today's market, do you know where the market value is at? I'm offering a quick 15-minute value estimate this week, and I'm happy to share it with you. Call 10 past clients or homeowners every week, and you never know, your first listing could come from your warm market. And again, shift your identity. I don't chase buyers, I attract sellers. Stop saying you're trying to get listings. Start saying, I'm a listing specialist who occasionally helps buyers. Your language will shape the way you act and how the market sees you. Write it on your whiteboard, your lock screen, write affirmations daily, and repeat it until it's true. So think like a listing agent, market like one before you are one. Build a system, lead with confidence, use your buyer wins, start local, and scale your brand as the go-to seller expert. If you're ready to step into your listing agent era and want the strategies, scripts, and blueprint presentation that I share with agents and the listing presentation that agents ask me for all the time, DM me at PK Residential, letting me know you watched this video and you want access to that information, or book a call with me one-on-one at the link below. The link's in the description and the banner below. Let's build your listing business together.